It's around lunchtime. I'm in Pai and I'm on the famous walking street, which you can see, other than a couple of locals, is completely deserted. This is what a very touristy town looks like now, 14, 15 months into this global pandemic, with no tourism, international tourism arriving in Thailand at all, and actually very little to no domestic tourism now as well in June 2021. On a normal day, when all the tourists and backpackers are here, this street would be buzzing, lots of stuff happening. Actually a little quieter during the day because most people would be out on trips, day tours and things like that. But at nighttime, normally this narrow little street here would be lined with various food vendors selling all sorts of things, from local Thai food to pretty much everything you can think of around the world. And then the street lined with hundreds, sometimes when it's super busy in high season, you know, maybe a couple of thousand people as well. Now, nothing at all. I was actually here last weekend and I was the only person in this street, not even a local. Today seems to be a little bit more activity, but still nothing compared to what it was, really, what it could be, what it should be. Before the pandemic, the kind of people you'd expect to see strolling down the street here would be, you know, tourists, families, friends, everyone, a lot of backpackers, and a lot of people who come to experience, maybe even indulge in the kind of hippie scene that Pai had, yes, in past tense, had sort of become world famous for. You'd see people turning up out of the minivans here with their bag with elephant pants and a headband and a hemp bag, and then walk up and down the street with no shoes on and things like that. Now, well, you're far more likely to see someone dressed like me in leathers and bike gear. Since all of this has happened, it pretty much is only people, maybe some expats living in the country who come up for a visit, mostly Chiang Mai because we're not too far away, just a couple of hours, or maybe people who come up from down south. But yeah, today, not a pair of elephant pants in sight. I've seen one person, no, two actually, with dreadlocks. Normally, that's the thing, normally I'd be the odd one out here dressed like this as a sort of foreign biker living here, whereas now there's actually 4 of us in town today on a ride, so we're the majority today of people traveling, passing through. But it's nice to have the opportunity, even for me at the weekends, to come up here for a ride, do something that I enjoy doing, and just bring a little bit of custom, something into the town. You know, a few of us passing through weekly, things like that. It's better than absolutely nothing, but I wish we could do more. Yeah, and just one example from one country, one part of a country, one part of the world. Yeah, really awful.